Welcome to another session of Forever Strong, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for another session. If this is your first class, I'm Coach Fred. This is Coach Lavinia, and we love working with people like you. We love working with people that have limited mobility. Maybe you struggle with some strength issues. You just want to get fitter, get stronger, and we are there to help you. We have designed the sessions here during the lockdowns because we're all stuck at home, and we still have to make sure that we get ourselves as fit, as strong, as mobile as we can. That's why we're here to help you. The problem is that we can't see you. So at any point during the session today, if it feels too hard, have a break. Right? Make sure you have your water bottle ready. And we do some balancing work as well. So I want you to be in an environment that it's safe to do those movements. So it could be close to a couch or have a wall close to you, something that can help you the moment it gets a little bit too hard. I don't want you to, of course, injure yourself. Having that said, it's a super safe session. We'll show you the movements, we'll show you the regressions as well. The way it works as well, we'll start with some mobility, then we do some strength and cardio work. At the end, we do some more mobility work. And the way it runs as well, I'll show you the movements, explain the movements with the help of Lavinia, and then you see me walking out of the picture and you just have my voice in the background guiding you, and then we have Lavinia visually guiding you as well, so you have that feedback from both of us. We'll start with some mobility work. We always start with 4 movements. We spend a minute each. We do that 2 rounds of it. We'll start with what's called a bug crush. So I want you to pretend there's a bug right next to you on the floor, and I want you to bring your leg up, your knee up, and step back fast and crush that bug. So you don't want to have to escape. And now I want you to bring your foot back down again and repeat. So it's just over and fast down. Right? Just trying to catch that bug, push down on it, and repeat. So that's your first one, bug crush. We do a minute, we do 2 rounds. So I want you to either stick to one side the whole time, or if you feel like switching sides, you can do that randomly. The next one's a knee forward. So kneeling position, upper body tall upright. That's very important. It helps to have your hands into your lower back. If you struggle keeping that balance, put your hands forward. And then what I want you to do, there's a wall right here where Lavinia's toes are. There's a wall coming up. And then I want you to push that knee against that wall and back again. Push the knee against the wall and back again. Now, a common mistake, if you bring your foot back forward, is when you take it too big of a step. And now you can see you can't do it anymore. It's just physically impossible for you to push that knee forward. Then we start missing out on a lot of that ankle work that we're after. Your next movement is called a one-leg balance. So what I want you to do, I want you to balance on one leg. So bring your foot just slightly off the floor. It doesn't have to be high, but of course you're now out of balance. And that's one of the reasons I want you maybe to be close to a table somewhere, or the wall or couch, so that can help you the moment you feel out of balance. And I want you to hold this for as long as you feel possible. Don't overdo it, don't over-challenge yourself, but also don't hold it too short that there's no challenge for you to it. Because with the challenge, you will get better. Because balance is basically a skill, and with practice, you get better at it. And then your last one's called the clock tap. So imagine the hands of a clock. We got 12 o'clock, 3, 6, and 9. We start with your right foot. So we'll all do this on right foot first. I want you to step forward with your right foot, 12 o'clock. Then step to the right, 3 o'clock, step back, 6. And then bring it in front of the other leg onto 9 o'clock. Before you come forward to 12, 3, 6, and 9. And just repeat. And we do this in the first round, all of us, with right leg, and then the second round we do the same thing with left. But when we do this with the left, you can show that already, it goes slightly different. So we start from 12 to 3 o'clock, and we go straight to the cross position, and then back to 6, and then off to the side to 9. So that's slightly different with that crossing of the other leg. All right, let's get started again. Let me move out of the picture, and let's get started with the bug crush first. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step, there's a bug, crush it, and step back again. Big step to the side, and we're trying to do this nice, but kind of fast. By going fast, we're just sending that signal to the brain that we want. Plus, at the same time, there's lots of hip mobility. Now you can stick to the same side, you can swap sides anytime you feel like it. Nice work, everyone. And it's just crushing that bug, so that means also apply a tiny bit of extra pressure there. Nice work, everyone. We got 25 more seconds left. And then up next will be a knee forward. There's another 15 seconds left. Nice work. Right, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, knee forward. So remember, you got that wall in front of you, toes lined up, and push that knee forward. And I want you to just to try to get as much mobility, as much range of motion out there in the front foot. So it's really important to have that front foot moving, that ankle working. Upper body stays nice and tall upright throughout as well. And just get it moving. Push it forward and bring it back again. And that's not the only thing we're working now. It's really important, ankle mobility. It's closely tied into hip mobility and lots of balance. But also the back leg, that hip flexor is getting a light stretch as well. So you might feel a light stretch. And just don't overdo it, right? So you want to push that knee forward, but if it's physically too hard, then just reduce the range of motion. But any movement is going to be important. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, one-legged balance. Here we go. Balance on one leg, one foot. Just bring your foot up high. Or not high, just bring it off the floor, and just have it there. I want you to hold it for as long as you can. Now watch out, because of course Lavinia is really good at balance. You might have much more of a struggle. So if you find it too hard, just bring it down and repeat this. And if you really find it too hard, again, I want you to be safe and stand close to an object you can lean on, just in case. We got 25 more seconds. And if you're really good at it, you can start closing your eyes. That's another way to up the intensity of the balance. We have 15 seconds left. Then the clock tap. Remember, we all do the right foot that's moving. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Clock tap. Right foot. Bring it to 12. 3 o'clock. Back to 6. And cross over that front leg to 9. And then repeat. Back to 12. 3, 6, and 9. Right, now you got this. You can go at your own pace. You can follow Lavinia's pace. Go at your own pace as well. And there's balance in here too. You can feel that's working the balance too. Well done. We've got a nice hip work too at the same time. We got a bit of ankle, toe work. 20 more seconds left. Next round we do this with your left leg. So we stick to this one for now. We got 12 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The bug crush. Here we go. If you haven't swapped sides yet, now the other foot. Crush the bug. Bring your leg back. Crush the bug. And bring your leg back. And just a little hip hinge and quick step down. Little bit of pressure when you crush the bug. Nice. Still, again, it's a bit balance work involved. We got what's called proprioception, which is more the very plain terms, the brain body connection working. Nice work. Even though those movements all seem so simple, they're all very beneficial. We got another 15 seconds. And then we do the knee forwards. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, knee forward. So get in that kneeling position. Push the knee forward. Remember, you want to pretend that as a wall. And you want to push the knee against that wall. And that's how we get that range of motion out of your front foot, your ankle, working the ankle's mobility, back legs, hip flexor, upper body stays tall upright as well. So we have that core stability that's naturally kicking in. If you really struggle with that upper body, you feel a little bit out of sync in a way, just bring your hands on top of your front leg, and that will give you a little bit more strength and stability in the upper body, so you don't have to worry about that too much. We got another 20 seconds left. And then we're going to balance again on one foot. 12 seconds. Good work. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. That's balance. If you haven't swapped sides yet, now's your chance to work balance on the other side. And just hold that foot up. It doesn't have to be high at all. It's just got to be you standing on one foot. Good work. And when we do this type of movements, I mentioned that in the beginning, it is helpful if you're trying to do this without shoes. It's not wrong, and if your health professional recommends you using shoes for your workout for whatever reason, then do it. But if you can, try and do this without. It just helps us to increase that, what's called again, proprioception. It will give our brain more to work with, in a way. We got 15 seconds. Remember, you don't have to hold it the whole time. For as long as you can. Don't fall down. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the clock tap next. Here we go. Right, left leg, bring it to 12, then 3, gotta cross over the front leg, then back to 6, and then to 9. And off you go. Right, go around the clock. Nice work. That's good work. Well done. Again, it's maybe not for most of us the most physically demanding movement, but it doesn't always mean if it's not really physically demanding, there's no benefits to it. That's not how it works, right? There's lots of brain-body connection working at the moment, because you got to think of it. And you got to balance on one foot, you got to cross it over, so we got different hip movements. There's quite a bit going on. Just a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, team. So next what we're going to do, we're going to do some exercises. So we have 3 exercises we're going to do. You do the exercise for 40 seconds with a 20-second break. Then the next exercise 40 seconds with a 20-second break, and then the same for the third exercise for 20-second break. And we do that 3 times over, those same 3 movements. So that's all together with all the breaks, that's 9 minutes of work. Now with the 20-second break, it's important for us to take a break if you need more than 20 seconds of a break. So if you feel the exercise is simply too hard, just take longer breaks. For those at home and you feel like, okay, I'm actually really good with this movement and I want to add a few extra seconds to it, you can actually get started or hold it maybe a bit longer. But 40-20, that's probably the best way to go. So let Lavinia show you the movements. First one's going to be a hip bridge. The hip bridge is a basic movement. We actually need to be all really good at a hip bridge, because what it is doing is stretching the front here at the top. It's activating the glute muscles, and you need to also make sure that you activate those muscles by really just focusing your mind on it and just trying to activate those muscles. And this is just a hip bridge hold. So what you do, just trying to hold this. If you can't hold this for 40 seconds, if it's hurting your back, fatiguing the muscles a bit too much, go down, have a break, make sure you kind of maybe shake it off a little bit, and then trying to go up again. Right, that's 40 seconds. Then a 20-second break, then we're going to move into a Russian twist. So I want you to start like Lavinia's. You sit upright, you have your feet on the floor, and then I want you just to lean back to a point, and it's different for anyone. To a point you feel all of a sudden that those muscles are contracting in the abs, and then it's just a matter of just holding that. Plus the twist is a Russian twist. We're going to rotate and just bring your hands towards the other side. You can see Lavinia's head is moving with that as well. So move your head and shoulders along with your hands. Don't do the twist if it hurts your lower back, because it is putting more pressure on your lower back area. Any point that feels too hard, just come forward, stretch it out, make sure there's no tension anymore in the lower back, and then lean back again and maybe reduce that angle. Now your last one's going to be a bird dog crunch, tabletop position, so on all fours. Then what you're going to do, you're going to lift off a leg and the opposite arm, and then you're going to bring your knee closer to your elbow, your arm, and back out again. Bring your leg in, arm in, and out again. So we have a bit more of a dynamic motion here, so it's really engaging the core in a different way, plus we get that crunch by bringing arm and leg in. If you find it a little bit too hard to do, just do a normal bird dog and just hold that bird dog like Vinny is now without moving that arm and leg for as long as you can, and that's going to be the best progression. All right, everyone, let's get ready. Let's start with a hip bridge first. 40-second hip bridge. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So come up high and just hold it. And it's giving our hip flexors, our quads a nice stretch, and it's engaging the glutes. And why this is such an important movement for us to really get good at is because the muscles at work are exactly the opposite of sitting down. And we know sitting down too long is not good for us. But movements like a hip bridge is really engaging those muscles that we don't engage when we do a lot of sitting. So that's why it's one of those movements you'll see coming back during the session quite often. We have only got 6 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Right, 20-second break. Next up is going to be that Russian twist. I want you to come sit up. And in 10 seconds, we're going to lean back. And you're going to feel the core crunching, and then we're going to rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lean back, twist. There's that rotation that's creating the crunch, and that's a part of the abs called the obliques, which are the abs on the side, right? And we're working those. But it's also generally, because we're working against gravity here, it's generally a little bit hard on the lower back with the rotation and in that position. So if it gets too hard, don't force yourself, just lean forward, get rid of some of the tension, and go again. We got 10 more seconds left. And then we're going to go for a bird dog crunch. 3, 2, 1. All right, a 20-second break. In that break, it's important for us to get ourselves ready. Right, take your time, get yourself ready in position, tabletop position. That means on all fours, we're going to lift up one arm and opposite leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. One arm, opposite leg, then bring it in, bring it out, bring it in again. That's it. Again, it's creating that crunch in the core. We're unstable at this position. So we have to work with the core stability at the same time. It's working your glute, working your shoulder. It's a whole body movement, right? So if you find this a little bit too hard, have a break or maybe just hold it. We got 12 more seconds. Nice work, everybody. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Nice. That's your first round done. Great job, everyone. We're going to do 2 more of those rounds. We're going to go back into the hip bridge. We have a 20-second break, but for those who say, well, I'm ready to go do it again, don't force yourself. You can. Otherwise, just wait for my signal. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hip bridge. Get those hips high. Just hold it. Hold on tight. Now focus on your breathing in that position. Trying to hold it for as long as you can in that 40-second window. Which if you can't hold this long, that's fine. Right? Practice makes perfect. You got to build up your strength with practice. We got 10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's amazing. Great job. Alright, a Russian twist is up next. We're going to do a Russian twist next. Remember, you sit back, you lean back to a point, you feel a natural core engagement, and then you twist. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. There we go. Lean back and twist. Nice work. Twist away. 30 seconds. That's awesome. Again, watch out for that back. If it's too hard, just hold it without twisting. We have 15 seconds Almost there, hold on. And then we're going to go into the bird dog crunch. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Alright, let's get into the tabletop bird dog crunch. One leg and the opposite arm. And then we bring it in. We got 10 seconds before we start. Let's get ready. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice work. Great job, everybody. Remember that balance, that's important here. Good job. If you can't tuck it in, if you can't move your arm or leg in, if it feels too hard, that's alright. Then just trying to hold the end position. We got 20 more seconds left. Nice work, everyone. 15 seconds. Great job. 10 more. Almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done, everybody. Great job. We have a 20-second break. We do one more round of this. We go back into the hip bridge one last time. We got 10 seconds and we'll start. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Here we go, team. Hips up high. Again, we're working against gravity in the hips. We're engaging those glutes. I want you to really focus all your attention, like you're trying to send a signal to those glutes by focusing your attention on it and trying to squeeze the glute muscles. We have 15 more seconds. Well done. Hold it if you can. We got 10 more seconds. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Great job. All right. Next up is going to be the Russian twist. So we're going to do a Russian twist next. Let's get ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's Russian twist, team. Here we go. Lean back and rotate. Good job. Well done. And again, you gotta lean back as far back as you can, but maybe lean back a little bit less if it feels a little bit too hard. Good job. We got 20 more seconds. Doing great, everybody. And then up next is gonna be a quick break and then the bird dog crunch. We still got 10 more seconds in the Russian twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work on that Russian twist. Have a 20-second break. We've got one more movement to do. The bird dog crunch. So it's going to be our last one. One last one left to do. Bird dog crunch. We'll start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And off you go. Let's bring that leg and opposite arm out and bring them both in again. Remember to be as balanced as you can for the whole 40 seconds. It's your last movement. We have a long break soon. Hey, good work here. Nicely done. Right, keep it going. There's only 20 more seconds left. We're halfway there. 15 seconds. Nice work. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, that was awesome work, everybody. We're going to do this again with 3 different movements. We're going to focus a little bit more on the legs and your cardio next. So Lavinia will show the movements. We'll do the same timing. We'll start off with the squat with a heel raise. So I want you to squat down, sit down, push the butt back, and then I want you to bring your legs up, straighten your legs, and then at the second step, you're going to lift those heels off. Go back down, squat down, come up, and then do that heel raise. And that's your first movement. The second movement is a cardiovascular movement. We're going to go for a fast feet. So Lavinia will show you. You're basically just going to move your legs back and forward as fast as you can. We don't want you to make sure it's not too high impact. So if it feels a bit too hard, you just stay on a spot rather than going side to side. And if that still feels too hard, just do jogging on a spot. So Lavinia will show you just jogging. So that's going to be a little bit easier for your ankles and your knees. And then your last one we're going to do is called the standing leg raise. Stand up and just bring your leg out to the side. You keep the leg nice and straight. Now this requires you again to balance. So if you don't have the balance, just be against the wall, find something else again, and make that help you balance. There's no point you trying to do this motion and almost falling down. We want to have full range of motion, because the higher the leg is coming up, the more we're going to get activity in the glutes. Right, those are your next 3 movements. Let's do that with the same timing. 40 seconds work, 20-second rest. We'll start off with the squat with the heel raise in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. You squat and you come up, raise the heels off, back down. And with the heel raise, we're working, mobilizing the ankles, plus we're also really working and mobilizing your feet, right? Your toes, getting all that mobility work. Then you can feel the muscles in the calf muscles working extra hard at the top. Plus we're taking advantage of all the squats that you take, right? That's great for knees. You get the glute activity, the quads, all of that lower body is working. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, have a quick break, 20-second break. Next one is going to be a fast feet. Remember, fast feet, we're trying to go as fast as we can. We got 10 seconds before we start. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go for that fast feet. Back and forward as fast as you can. Always on the move. When you go a little bit more side to side, you'll start engaging a little bit more of your knees. So if you find a little bit too hard on your knees, then don't go side to side, but just keep moving fast on the spot. So you got little variations on it, but make sure you're trying to keep it as low impact as you can. Nice work, everybody. We got 12 more seconds. 10 seconds left. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, have a break, trying to get the heart rate under control in those breaks. And if you need a water break, have it now. Next is going to be the standing leg raise, or have a couch or chair or wall next to you to help you balance. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just bring the leg out to the side, trying to keep the leg nice and straight. Control that movement, that leg movement. Remember, if you need that extra help for your balance in order to bring your leg up higher, I want you to really just have something ready. We got 20 more seconds. And you can keep going with the same side like the Lavinia's doing. If you feel like you want to swap sides, you can swap it just randomly. We got 10 seconds left. Nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was awesome. Great work, everyone. First round is done. We go back to the squat with the heel raise for your second time in 10 seconds. So quick break. You're going to work your legs again. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat down, come up, and then that heel raise. You're going to come up as high as you can, of course. Again, this is getting a bit more of the balance work in there too. Good job. Well done, everyone. We got 25 more seconds. Good job. Well done. Let's keep this up. Another 15 seconds left. That is great. 10 more seconds. Well done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, have a quick break, everybody. Well done. Next up is going to be a fast feet, but first have a break. In those breaks, is trying to get that heart rate down, so breathe in through your nose. If it's getting a little bit too hard, again, take breaks whenever you want to. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Fast feet. It's in the name, right? Just keep moving your feet fast. Great job. Nice work. Same here, also try not to hold your breath. In through your nose, out through the mouth. Trying to take control of your breathing. Another 17 seconds. We're doing great as long as you're on the move. Go as fast as your body allows you to. 10 more seconds. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's amazing. Great job. Now we have one more left in this round. It's going to be the standing leg raise. Right? So if you haven't swapped sides yet, now's the chance to work the other leg. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Let's bring the leg up as high as you can. It's those, literally those top centimeters that are making you work the hardest. Nice work. Take breaks in between your repetitions, especially if you feel you're fatiguing. We got 20 more seconds. That's awesome work. And after this, we only got one more round left to do here, team. Hey, good job. 10 seconds left. Nice work. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was another goodie done. Alright, we got one more round. We do everything once more. We go back to the squat with the heel raise. Alright, last round, last time on each movement. Let's get ready. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Come up, heel raise. Nice work. Deep squat, up, heel raise. And at any point now, the heels maybe start to feel a bit hard, fatigued. You know, the ankles, your toes. Just do the squats. You can also just skip that heel raise if you need to, and just focus on those squats, or the other way around, of course. Now 20 more seconds. You're doing great. Now 15 seconds more. Good job here, team. We got 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Great work. All right, let's do your next one. Your fast feet. We're going to get that heart rate up. Let's get ready. 12 seconds. Quickly take a sip of your water if you want one. We start on 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice work, everybody. Let's do this. Great job. That's it. Keep moving. Keep moving. You're doing great. We got 25 more seconds left, but slow it down if it feels a bit too hard now. Otherwise, keep going fast. We got 20 more seconds. 15 seconds. Good work here. We got 10 seconds left. Nice work. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Awesome work, everybody. We've got one more left to do. The standing leg raise. I'll let you know when it's halfway. So I want you to, if you've been sticking to one side the whole time, I want you to swap halfway. Otherwise, keep switching randomly. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Nice. Nice work. Bring it up. Good job. That's awesome work, everyone. We've got 20 more seconds. We're halfway, so swap sides now. Nice work. 15 more seconds. 10 more. We're almost done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, that's awesome work. So we've started with mobility, with a bit of strength and cardio work. And now it's time for some more mobility. We want to do 3 movements in the end. We're going to spend a minute each. We do that twice. It's another 6 minutes, but then we are also completely done for today's session. So first movement is going to be a child pose. So what you need to do is start off on your knees, then bring your hips as low as you can, and bring your arms in front of you. And then it's just a matter of staying there. Bring your hips a bit more forward. So some of us might only have this range of motion, and that's fine. You got to work with whatever mobility you have, because over time we are increasing it. But just trying to be in that position, relax your shoulders. Your next one's going to be a Cobra. So you're going to lie down flat on your stomach, and very gently you're going to push yourself away, but you keep your lower body on the floor. Push yourself off the floor very gently. It's creating that tension in your lower back. So that's why after a few seconds you go down again, and then very gently push yourself up again. And because we are creating tension in the lower back, you're not holding it for too long. We're also not holding it, you're also taking a long break in between, so we have enough rest in between the repetitions, otherwise the fatigue will build up. And then your last one's going to be the cat. So for the last one, you get yourself into the cat position as a tabletop position, and then what you do, you're just going to move your spine up, and then you're going to bring your spine down. And it's just creating that dip and making sure we're moving that spinal cord as much as we can. Same here with any movement. If you don't have a lot of range of motion in the spine, that's fine. That's also the reason you're doing these movements, to increase it, and that just happens over time. All right, let's get started. Your first one, that's going to be a child pose. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Child pose. Slow yourself, lower the hips, and stay there. Stay there. Nicely done. So relax your shoulders, your neck, breathing. We spend a minute here, so it's now because we've been getting that heart rate up, it's really important for us to try to get it down, doing mobility movements. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. We got another 20 seconds left. 15 seconds left. And then we do a Cobra. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the Cobra next. Here we go. Let's lie down. Very gentle push away. Nothing too hard. We're creating that pressure point in your lower back. That's strengthening the muscles there. Strengthening your spine, the lower back. And fatigue will happen. That's why I don't want you to hold it up for too long. That's why I want you to take little breaks in between your repetitions. Nice work, everyone. Hey, good work. Now 25 seconds. And then the next one will be the cat. 15 seconds. Good job. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get into the cat heel team. Tabletop position. Move it up, down, up as high as you can, down as low as you can. And again, if you don't have the same range of motion as you can see Lavinia's having, that's fine. It's just those type of things that take practice. You know, your back muscles are stretched, your core muscles are stretched, your spinal cord has been manipulated, right? So there's a lot of things going on. Because we haven't been moving like this in a long time, it just gets rigid, it gets stiff, right? If you don't use it, you lose it. So that's why with these type of movements, we start bringing back all that mobility, flexibility that we all had, 10, 15, 20 years ago. And you can still have it. It just takes all that extra work. We have 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back to the child pose. We're going to have one more round of mobility work to do. And then we are all finished. Nice work. Just stay there. This is really a chance to really relax your breathing as well. Just because you're just holding that position, the child pose. Great work. Good work. We're almost there. Another 10 seconds left. Up next is going to be our Cobra. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the Cobra. Let's lie down on our stomach. Gentle push away. Not too hard. Just gentle push. And then back down again. Nice work, everybody. You go up. And you go down. Good job. Same again, remember you gotta take a break in between the repetitions. That means maybe a whole 10 seconds before you go up again, that's fine. Almost there. We got 10 seconds left. And then we finish it with our cat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our very last minute of work. Your cat into the tabletop. Move it up, move it down. That's amazing work, everybody. Get it moving, keep it moving. Nice. We're almost there. Just keep it moving up as high as you can, dip it down as low as you can. We're almost here. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was amazing, everybody. Great job, team.
Awesome job.
That was awesome. Remember, we run these sessions every Tuesday, Thursday on our YouTube channel, on the Facebook page as well. And we would appreciate it if you would, share the love as well. Tell your friends to join you, and they can't join you, but join you online, of course, during the lockdowns. And we just continue to keep this going throughout the whole lockdown. That was awesome work. Great job. See you at the next session.
See ya.